Hello everyone, welcome to how to solve this very nice algebra equation x to the power 5 plus x plus 1 divided by x squared plus x plus 1 equal to 12, 11. Our job is to find all possible values of x. So let's start. Since this expression x squared plus x plus 1 is in the denominator, so x squared plus x plus 1 cannot be equal to 0. If we multiply both sides by this denominator x squared plus x plus 1, this implies that x to the power 5 plus x plus 1 equal to 12, 11 times x squared plus x plus 1. Distribute this 12, 11 and move this x plus 1 to the right hand side, then this will become x to the power 5 is equal to 12, 11 times x squared, 12, 11 x squared, and 12, 11 times x plus 12, 11 times x. 12, 11 times 1 will become plus 12, 11. This x will become negative x and this 1 will become negative 1. Further simplify, this will become x to the power 5 is equal to 12, 11 x squared, and 12, 11 x minus 1 x will become plus 12, 10 x, and 12, 11 minus 1 will become plus 12, 10. Now we can rewrite this equation as x to the power 5 equal to 12, 10 times x squared plus 12, 10 times x plus 12, 10 plus x squared. Move this x squared to the left hand side, the equation will become x to the power 5 minus x squared equal to, from these three terms we can factor out 12, 10. So 12, 10 as common factor, in bracket left x squared plus x plus 1. From these two terms x to the power 5 minus x squared, we can factor out x squared, in bracket left x cubed minus 1 equal to 12, 10 times x squared plus x plus 1. Now this 1 is same as 1 cubed. So by using this algebraic identity, a cubed minus b cubed equal to a minus b times a squared plus a times b plus b squared. This left hand side will become x squared times x minus 1 times x squared plus x plus 1 equal to 12, 10 times x squared plus x plus 1. Since x squared plus x plus 1 is in the denominator, so this x squared plus x plus 1 cannot be equal to 0. Since x squared plus x plus 1 cannot be equal to 0, so we can divide both sides by x squared plus x plus 1. So this x squared plus x plus 1 will be cancelled out with this x squared plus x plus 1, and this x squared plus x plus 1 will be cancelled out with this x squared plus x plus 1, and the equation will become x squared times x minus 1 equal to 12, 10. Distribute this x squared, this will become x cubed minus x squared. Move this 12, 10 to the left hand side, this will become negative 12, 10 equal to 0. Next, x cubed, we can rewrite this negative x squared as negative 11 times x squared plus 10 times x squared minus 12, 10 equal to 0. Next, x cubed minus 11x squared. From these two terms we can factor out plus 10. In bracket left, x squared minus 121 equal to 0. Since 121 is equal to 11 squared, so by using this algebraic identity, a squared minus b squared equal to a plus b times a minus b. This left hand side will become, from these two terms we can factor out x squared. In bracket left, x minus 11 and plus 10 times, by using this identity, this x squared minus 121 will become x plus 11 times x minus 11 equal to 0. As you can see, this expression x minus 11 is a common factor, so we factor out this x minus 11 and in bracket left, x squared plus 10 times x, 10x and 10 times 11 plus 110 equal to 0. Either this expression x minus 11 equal to 0 or this second factor x squared plus 10 times x plus 110 equal to 0. From this equation, if we move this negative 11 to the right hand side, this implies that x is equal to 11. And from this quadratic equation, this is not factorable, so we solve it by completing the square method. We can rewrite this equation as x squared plus 10x is same as 2 times x times 5. To complete the square, we add here 5 squared, that is 25. We also subtract 25 plus this 110 equal to 0. By using this algebraic identity, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared equal to a plus b whole squared. This x squared plus 2 times x times 5 plus 25 will become x plus 5 whole squared. Negative 25 plus 110 will become plus 85 equal to 0. Move this 85 to the right hand side, this will become x plus 5 whole squared equal to negative 85, and we take square root of both sides. This square will be cancelled out with the square root and left hand side will become x plus 5 equal to plus or minus. This root negative 85 can be written as root negative 1 times root 85. Since root negative 1 equal to I, so this will become x plus 5 is equal to plus minus I times root 85. Move this 5 to the right hand side, this will become x is equal to negative 5 plus minus I times root 85. It means that from here we get two solutions. X2 is equal to negative 5 plus I times root 85, and x3 is equal to negative 5 minus I times root 85. And first we found that x is equal to 11. First we found that x1 is equal to 11. So we have three solutions for this equation. The first one is 11, that is a real number, and second is negative 5 plus I times root 85, that is complex, and third one is negative 5 minus I times root 85, that is also a complex number.